Hey guys, how we doing? How we doing? Hope we're good. Hope we're fine. Uh, whoop, whoop. So if basically you haven't liked the video, please like the video. If you haven't shared, please share as well. So it helps because it usually helps the algorithm. So in case you be greetings, ma'am. You're always first. Greetings, Victor's on the greetings as well. Um, Igbani Angus, greetings. Great Temi, greetings as well. And we have Abel, GM Shifu, greetings. Yeah, like and share, guys. Let's get this out of the way. Exactly, exactly. Let's push this off the way so we can get straight to what we have for today. Someone said, please, sir, when is ZOP launching? Please go and ask ZOP. Go to their group and ask them when they are launching. That would be the best way to do. Go to their group, go to their social platforms and ask them there directly. You don't have to ask me. I don't know because I don't know right now, to be very honest. Good evening, sir. Okay. Great message is good. Choi says, I'm fine, sir. Nora says, good evening. First to like, greetings as well. Greetings, greetings. Queensley, GM emoji. GM to you, woman of God, too. Woman of God yourself as well. How are you, woman of God? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm a little bit under the weather, but I'm fine. I'm fine. I mean, it's been a hectic week for me, and in fact, even today as well, it's been hectic. This slide we had to do it like it was around the like let's say 4 hours ago. I had to like get myself to put it together where I was and send it across to my team so they can come up with it ahead of this evening. Greetings, mom. How are you? How are you? Chica, well, I think the name Chica, I'm seeing it for the first time in our live stream. I haven't seen the name as well. Greetings, Shifu. Welcome. Matilda, greetings. Good evening, greetings. Ibani, good evening. So I said, not the usual view we get. Yeah, I'm not using I'm not with the camera I make use of. So a friend came by and he took it away. He took away the camera I used, and um, he's been with it for about 4 days now, 5 days, and he felt like because of how busy I am, I won't be able to do any Zoom. So we'll just have to bear with the view we have for today. Because I feel like the background is a bit white, and that's because the this is more like a webcam, and the webcam doesn't have the HD features the other camera I make use of has, and we'll have to manage. So I'm even thinking that I may so we'll have to manage with it. That's why we also have the slides. I might decide to even try to see if I could even do something with the video. I'll probably make use of my Samsung since I'm using a good phone. It might even suffice for today as well. Is it Pascal? Good evening, but Shifu, how are you doing today? I'm good, I'm good, I'm great. Chibun say greetings, Olu, Shola, GM Shifu, Teddy, pleasant evening, boys. So, guys, let us do a quick share. Let us do a share. So, I want to share the link a bit more before we get started, so we can have like more persons on the live stream, so I can then get started. The more we are, the more I will be. Should I say? Well, I'm encouraged to teach. So let's get more persons in. Okay, okay. Griffins, Dominic. Say good evening, boss chief. Greetings. Yeah, my mama, Mrs. Christiana. How are you doing, mama? Hope you're good. WOGK. Yes, now you're calling me emoji means you're WOG. If I'm emoji, you are WOJ. Greetings, Mr. Patrick, Mephion, greetings as well. So I'm trying to make sure I can reach out to every single person's number to go. Pinnacle, GM, Shifu, greetings as well. Umwunazosomto, greetings to you too. Okay, Jeffrey, good evening, Chief. Yeah, greetings, Jeffrey. So Victor was on. Victor says, "Give me his location. Let's go get it back. I have some parts I haven't touched." Okay, don't worry. I think hopefully, before our next live, is going to bring back my camera, and it should have that. Have a better view as we always do in our sessions as well. Okay. Mr. Kufre, my Mr. Shifu, good evening. Greetings, Mr. Kufre. Effion, your students are ready. Yeah. Like we always say, if the student be ready, the Shifu appears, Abi. And there's a new one said if the opportunity is ready, the Shifu gives the call. Okay. Queensley, they shared. Okay. 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 Femi Omoboye, good evening, bro. Shifu, greetings to you. Monsieur Sashifu, greetings as well. Monsieur Sashifu, ça va? Ça va bien, merci. Et vous? Ça va bien, merci. Et vous, Abi? Good evening, sir. Dube. Easy Pascal. Before you have the lion's share, you need to have the lion's heart. I love this quote. Yeah, I think I don't know if I said that one of the sessions. There's a lot of amazing things I usually see during our sessions. I think I mentioned a bit of that too. A lot of amazing things I usually say during our sessions. Philip says, greetings coming from Philip Zion. I can't miss a class for anything. Amazing. Urama John Bosco, greetings as well. Juliet says, good evening, Boshifu. Greetings, Juliet. Brian Mushibi says, greetings from Zambia. Greetings from Zambia. Greetings as well. And Donald Ragnesi Evans, I swear you always look fresh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, Shifu. The student is here to learn. Ade, greetings as well. Ajibode says, oui, ça va. Oui, merci. Mm, bien, bien, bien. Someone says, tell them to like the video. I've told them they will. Greetings from Las PD. Greetings from Las PD. So the sad thing is there are some things I might not even be able to see on my end to know, but I think I can see the total number of people who are viewing, about 1,100 from this point, 1,172. So I think it's a accumulation of those on viewing from Twitter X and those viewing on YouTube at the same time, and the two platforms cumulative together as well. Okay, let's get started for today. So this is the third post-halving event session we are having. We've had the first one, we've had the second one, and we have learned a lot in the previous ones, and we're looking forward to what we have today. Now, if you were in the first post-halving event session live stream and you were in the second, or maybe you're in one of the two, probably the last one, and you learned something, let me know in the comment section before we head straight to what we have for today. Let me know in the comment section if you were in any of the post-halving events and you gained something, it was valuable to you, it made sense to you. Drop a comment, let me know. Drop a comment, let me know. Drop a comment, let him know. Let me know. Lanta says, good evening, Shifu World. Greetings as well. Greetings as well. Okay, I want to get feedback. I want to get feedback. If the last session was helpful to you, I want to get feedback. It helps me to know how we're doing and what we're teaching and what we're sharing. Awesome, awesome. So let's get started to what we have for today. Let's get started to what we have for today and what we are going to be talking about for today. Now, this why each session is very important is because for every live stream we do, I teach something different. I teach something different. I teach a unique approach to the market, and you get to learn something new, and you can literally use that thing new to help yourself. Learning is inexhaustive. There's no end to what you learn and what you can know. It just keeps on getting bigger. It keeps on getting better as well, and how you could literally like approach these things to make the most in this season and in this time that we are in. So let us look through the slides, and let me reduce my video so basically you can um, take advantage. So coin name is on Bybit is referred to as inverse, right? I think it's inverse. It's called inverse on Bybit, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody sent me a post. I think that was Mr. What's it called? I forgotten his name. But somebody sent me a post from the Bull Run group saying it's going to be helpful for the community, but I forgot to forward it. So I'll have to check through the chat to look for where it is and forward it to you. He showed me about three different platforms. So let's go. The first thing we're going to talk about today is market timing. Market timing. Market timing. Why is timing so important? Why is timing so important? Why timing is so important is because number one, doing the right thing at the wrong time can give you a frustrated result. Generally in life, doing the right thing at the wrong time will give you a half-baked result. It will give you an incomplete result. Now, bring that down to the world of investing. Investing at the right thing at the wrong time can make you feel stupid because it won't generate the profits you expect it to generate, not because you did the wrong thing, but because you failed in timing the right thing at the right time. And now bring it down to crypto investing, which we are now majoring in. Buying the right coins at the wrong time can make you feel like you are wasting your time, can limit the results you get to see in the crypto space. Not because of you have definitely, let's say, been buying the wrong coins, but it's just that you have been buying the right coins at the wrong time. And this is something whereby most people in crypto get it all wrong. Why? Because you may not really have that patience to want to wait longer because of this. You want to wait longer because of this. So market timing is very important. And if you follow the way I've been teaching us in the past couple of weeks, during the times I have, the free times I have, whenever I come out to explain the market and all that, I try to make us understand the times and season. I make emphasis, so much emphasis on times and season. Why do I make emphasis on times and season? Because everything evolves around these things. Times and seasons, like in law, that everything that happens in life in every industry evolves around it. And the most richest people in the world today are not rich because they are just what they are, let's say, wiser than you. They are not rich just because they are smarter than you. They are rich because they have mastered the art of time and season and knowing what to do at the right time in the right season. Because he that knows what to do at the right time in the right season will have more result than he that does not know what to do. This is why, in the context of, let's say, someone is like a farmer, and that person begins to plant seeds, the right seeds at the right time, and then someone else who is a farmer is planting the wrong seeds at the right time or planting the right seeds at the wrong time. He won't have the results that other person is going to have. So let's say in a couple of months' time is going to be yam season, and anybody who wants to reap yam needs to start planting the seeds of yam, and then somebody else is going ahead to start planting and cocoyam, or you start planting beans. You won't have results. You will feel as if you are going backwards in life, not necessarily because you're going backward, but because in life we are victims of our action. The decisions we made in the past is what determine where we are today. So our decisions determine our destination. So whatever we're experiencing today is a compounded result of the decisions we've taken in the past. And bring it down to the world of investing in cryptos. Whatever financial level you are in right now in the crypto, whatever experience you're having right now in crypto is directly commensurate to the decisions you are taking in the crypto space. So market timing is important. I want to look about market timing. Now, talking about market timing, there was something I emphasized in the previous session we had, and I told us about the concept of fear and greed index. I talked about the concept of fear and greed, and I told us that um, one thing you want to watch out in the market is when the fear and greed index gets to a neutral point. And we haven't gotten that yet. But I told us that when we get that, just know that the market is going to begin its journey. Bounce that is like going to be like a major trigger point. So let me share the screen so we look at the fear and greed index. Anybody can literally go to just Google and type fear and greed index and it pops up. Anybody could literally see that. So like now, we are seeing the fear and greed index is at 67. 67. And if you can recall, I talked about the fear and greed index leaving the grid point into the neutral point. Where is neutral? Anything from 60, 59, 58, 57, and like that is neutral. So this tells us that for BTC to get to a neutral point, what happens in the neutral point? In the neutral point is when it has been gauged that the market sentiment is now entirely confused. Or should I say they are entirely in a state whereby they don't really know what is going to happen next. And when the market is in that state, that is when many at times you get to see Bitcoin making a next major move. In fact, there are three major places where you see Bitcoin making a major move. At the neutral point, at the extreme greed level, and then we have the extreme fear level, and extreme greed level. BTC makes a major move in this point. So we are at that section whereby we are expecting to get to a neutral point. And now, there's something that is very important for us to understand, which I always make a practice of that. You should understand the market actually ranges 70% of the time and only moves impulsively 30% of the time. So, trying to chase the market at times can get you confused because you think that the market is moving. Or that is why, if you're in the bull run group, you discover that I do share apart from DeFi signals, pre-sale signals, privacy opportunities. In fact, there's a pre-sale we got in on the apart from the test. In fact, the testimonies I was posting today from the Bull Run group was from like is it 2 weeks ago? So which there are so many testimonies I haven't even posted. But there's a pre-sale we did which hasn't launched yet. It's launching this next week, and I know that pre-sale is going to do very well because it might do like maybe a 10x, a 20x, or 30x. So it's definitely going to do very, very. I'm very bullish on that, and we got on that pre-sale in the Bull Run group. Now, besides all these opportunities I give to those who are in the bull run group, besides all these opportunities, one thing I usually do from time to time is I share chart setups, I share my chart ideas, entry levels, and the trades I'm taking. Now, if you're in the bull run, you discover that I don't even do that every day. I don't do that every day. I don't do that every time. Probably sometimes it could be once in a week. I share this particular setups, or maybe once in 2 weeks. Why? When I've been able to, and when I share most time within an hour, that 24 hours to 72 hours, you start seeing those particular coins moving impulsively. Why? Because I've understood how to approach the market at the right time when I expect an impulsive move. As long as I know that it's not going to move impulsively, I just leave it. I don't bother. I just leave it. I don't stress myself. So you just enter the market when you know that it's going to move impulsively. You're going to get that volume because that volume, that impulsive, that's where the money is. When the money is like that, you can make 3x, 5x, 10x at a go, and then you take out your money and just leave the market. Don't stress yourself. Don't try to force yourself and make money every day. You just keep on being in what we call a near success syndrome, whereby you see people who they say they are traders, but they're not really making money. So they make money, they lose money. It just happen like that, like that, like that. So you want to you want to beware of that. So we want to look out for when BTC gets to this point. When BTC get to this point whereby it gets to the neutral level, that is a very pivotal point you want to look at. That is good timing. Good timing. And for us to even make it, for those who are asking about so before I forget this, I don't know, Pinnacle, if you're on the call, type my WhatsApp number so I can pin it on the screen. If you're on the call, type the WhatsApp number so I can pin it on the screen. So, or any other person who has it, just type the WhatsApp and so I can pin it on the screen. So now back to what we're saying. Based on market timing, let's look a bit of chart. Let's look at a bit of chart. So let's look at Bitcoin, what is happening in Bitcoin and how it's going to affect the other parts of the market because it's very important, super important. So let me open the chart. So this is BTC, right? This is BTC chart. I would want to let me use the BTC Bybit chart. there's just so much. Okay, so I think the chart should be. Let's use the 4 hours, and then let me make this bigger. So if you see here, there's something I'm looking at in this chart. There's something I'm looking at very important in this market. You can see here where I have like vertical lines here and some horizontal lines here, and I will explain why I have these lines. So why I have these lines, the horizontal and the vertical lines here. So I'll explain why I have the vertical line and how I have the horizontal. So vertical, let's look at the vertical lines. Now the vertical lines is looking at it's this is like a week of schematics where what is happening right now in the market is that Bitcoin is in accumulation phase. I say type WhatsApp number. Somebody is saying here it is. I can't see any number. Another one person is saying Shifu WhatsApp number. I can't see any number on the chart. There is no number there. Maybe I will type it myself. Let me just. I don't want to be distracted. Let's continue what I was saying. So back to what I was saying. So looking at the BTC USDT, what is happening right now in the market is that the market is in an accumulation stage. An accumulation stage happens before any bullish movement or any bullish run. And for an accumulation stage to fully get into what we call turbo mode or like a really bullish run mode, one of the things that needs to happen is that the market needs to the market needs to drop. There needs to be a drop in the market. The market needs to drop. There needs to be a drop in the market. Uh, I don't like this distraction now. Don't like it. Okay, so I think it's up. I don't know if this is the correct number, but I think it should be. I think this should be the correct number. Yes, 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 yes. 070867969. Okay. So that aside, let me just make this full screen and take myself out. So one thing you want to look at the market is an accumulation stage. And in an accumulation stage, one thing you want to see the market do is you want to see the market drop. You want it to drop. So I want to see Bitcoin come down below 60K. So I want to see get to like 59K, below 59, around 59K levels, like coming down. Now this is now why. So between the reason why the vertical lines here is that I want to see this happen between now and so this is the 4th and the 4th of May. So that means I'm looking at the next, we have 27, 28, 29. 30, 30th, 31st, first. So let's say within the next 1 week, I want to see BTC drop. Now this doesn't mean this doesn't dispute the fact that you can decide to move up. It could decide to move up. But if it the drop, we have what we call it will form what we call a balanced structure. And a balanced structure is very necessary and very important for the market to really, really move. A balanced structure is very necessary and very important for the market to move the way it should. Because most times when there is no balanced structure and you don't see a balanced structure, you don't see the market moving in that way. One of the things you now start having is that you now see the market continue ranging. Until balance comes to the price action of the market, you will not see it move as it should. So you have people giving various predictions, and sometimes you see as if the predictions are not correct. Why? Because the market is yet to be balanced. So if BTC drops to like 59K below, we would have that balance. And once we have that balance, that is like the final buying opportunity anybody has. So in fact, what we have this period is just the final buying opportunity in this season, in this time, for anybody who really wants to make generational wealth from cryptos, from altcoins. That is definitely what we have. Now, even if you look at it, this is a funny thing. I am positioned in most altcoins in the ETF report coins, the bull run coin. I'm super positioned. So make sure you join the bull run group if you haven't. Make sure you pay for the ETF report if you haven't, especially this period right now, so you can also get positioned. Now, this is the thing. Some coins will not drop much. Even if Bitcoin goes below 59K, some will not drop coins. In fact, there are some coins in the ETF report that are not even going down as much. Why? Because they are very strong fundamental coins that are behind, and a lot of fundamentals that are behind it as well. They're not even dropping that much. And the moment BTC begins to peak, then we also start peaking very fast. So what BTC drop is not going to affect many coins, all the coins. It will affect just a couple of coins going to drop, and it will only just present opportunities for those who need the opportunity as well. Now, that's the reason why I have the vertical lines. So the second thing is the reason why I have the horizontal is the reason I have the horizontals are basically buy levels for me. So these are more like buy levels for me. Once I see BTC into these levels, these are levels where I want to buy BTC, or should I say long BTC towards the upside, because anything from here is going to be upwards and up only. And also because if BTC gets into this zone, one thing you now need to know is that by that time, definitely the fear and greed index should have aligned, because people would have been some people would have lost hope. Some people will be afraid. Some people will say that the bear market, the bull market is over. Different kind of things that people are going to be saying here and there and here and there and here and there. Okay, then let's look a bit on Ethereum, right? So if you were in the last session, you would hear what I said about Ethereum. I told us that Ethereum is going to outperform BTC. It will do different than BTC. So look at what BTC is struggling and Ethereum is pumping. Can you see? Can you see how weird it is? Exactly what I told you guys is what we are seeing happen already. So it's definitely it. So let me do this. Let me see if I can. Okay, let's do this. I told us this thing in the last live stream we had, that as we're entering the month, I know that Ethereum is going to outperform BTC. So if you look here, this is the BTC chart, right? Let's look at the BTC 4-hour chart. So you see here the movement of BTC, and then look at the movement of Ethereum. So on the 4-hour chart, the Ethereum is having a 3% movement. Meanwhile, BTC is just having a 0.5% movement. That means Ethereum is moving up 5 times faster than BTC in terms of performance and percentage. So someone trading Ethereum will be much more in profit and all that than someone in BTC. Now, based on that, on nothing, this means that there will be the correlation between the price action activity for um, BTC and Ethereum. There will be a lot of shifts. There will be a lot of changes as well. So if you look here, it's like being on the upside, and I know a lot of persons actually entered the long on Ethereum after that session I talked as well. But another thing is you want to be okay. You want to also be super careful. Why I say be super careful is you know how fun the market could just decide to want to drop anytime. So if BTC decides to drop anytime, Ethereum is going to also drop. Now the thing here is if it is going to if BTC is dropping below 59K, that means Ethereum should drop below 28 2900. But it may not even happen that way. This is the funny thing, it may not even happen that way. We might get to see um BTC dropping like to 59K and Ethereum just dropping a bit and then continue. We could see that action. Why? Because Ethereum has a lot of hype around this period, and also, but we have the Ethereum ETF around the corner and all that as well, which are bullish news for Ethereum. So definitely already we are seeing the deceleration. So there's this disconnection between Ethereum and BTC chart. It's just going to happen for a while, and then it's definitely going to balance off. It's going to balance off for a while, but there's going to be small differences between both of them in the period we are in the season we are in. So, but what matters and what you need to understand is that we are in that period, we are in that season whereby Ethereum has a chance. Ethereum has a chance. BTC is definitely going to do like that. So we want to look at the next 1 week and see how BTC gives us that opportunity. When BTC gives us that opportunity, and if BTC gives us that opportunity, we can be able to utilize it to make so much money and pick it. So like in coin M now, I'm in a couple of trades which I'm not going to talk about here. But if you want to know the trades I am in on coin on personally, want to get my entries, make sure you join the bull run group. If you haven't joined the bull run group, get in touch with me. The WhatsApp number is there. Get the discount price and join the bull run group so you have access to all these benefits. We haven't had a private session for a while, but tomorrow I'll be having a private session with those in the bull run group, and you don't want to miss it. So make sure you're in the bull run group before tomorrow. Pay today, join in today, so you can benefit from the training I'll be having privately with them tomorrow. And I'm going to be fixing a schedule with them um, moving forward, which I think most likely is going to be weekly. I'm going to be fixing a schedule which is going to be weekly with them for this period, period as well, because I think I'm going to have like a lot of spare time, and I'm trying to move my office close by to where I am, to the city I am. So when it becomes close by, I'm going to have less stress, and I'm going to have quite a bit of time to organize everything. So make sure you join the Bull Run group before then as well. So speaking about charts, basically it's me showing the bit. So what happens with Bitcoin will affect other altcoins, but not all altcoins will drop. Like already there's some coins that are dropping, some are not dropping at all. So what you're seeing now, remember I made emphasis on the last session. I told you guys the months where there'll be massive run and all that. But before then, BTC should be going up and moving up, moving up and moving up, moving up. So basically, in that aspect, that is the advantage you have the advantage you have right now, and you don't want to miss it. See, one thing people don't understand is whatever happens in the if we go through history, right? If we go through history, one thing you discover is about the what's it called? One thing you discover about the bull run is that what we call cows. You know, there's a word what we call cows. Some people pronounce it as cows, some pronounce cows as CHOOS. Problem, wahala. It has always been like a catalyst for cryptos. It has always been a catalyst for cryptos. And in every bull run that we've ever had in the past couple of years, there's always been one major issue in the world at that period of time. Because if you go back like 2020, 2021, you will discover that we just had the COVID pandemic, right? The COVID pandemic, it just went through the world and businesses shut down, schools, almost everything in the world. And then we had one of the most intense presidential elections then. I think that was between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. There were riots, protests on the streets of most of the major cities. And now, if you look through all the negative and stuff that happened that period, what happens in 2021? Bitcoin popped by over 40%. That in that same year, we had over 70 cryptos that soared over 1,000% each in that same year. Now, if you not go down memory lane to those who were in crypto in 2016 by 2017 run, you discover that even in that 2016, there were some issues in the world, and that was then whereby Donald Trump just came out into the political scene out of nowhere, and it was like in an intense competition with Hillary Clinton. Then we had Brazil and South Korea that kind of is impeached their president, and sort of we have issues with the Turkish troops overthrowing a different president. It was kind of a messy year. It's kind of a messy year. And then in 2017, what happened to Bitcoin? Bitcoin rose over 1,000%. If you now decide to go to 2012, in 2012, there were issues in the Middle East, very huge issues that somehow involved the US consulate in Libya, where he was attacked. There were some issues with the CIA officer. Everything went viral. There was an issue with Israel, right? Israel had an issue with the Hamas. It was so intense. What happened that I think between then 2012 and after was that Bitcoin now rose over 4,500%. Why am I giving that a constant? We see a lot of things happening in the news, and we always get carried away by the news. And like I said, when you understand times and seasons, you go back. And I always say this, that what life is, this whole world is a simulation. This life we are living is a simulation. What was is, and what is shall be. It's just like a loop. We're in a loop of time that repeats itself. And if you understand this, studying what happens in the past can give you a context of what is happening now and what will happen tomorrow. And that is why you see that most times the predictions I give are very spot on. And 9 out of every 10 times, or 8 out of every 10 times, we are always right. We're making good wins, we're winning massive gains. And anybody who is serious about making mega money should make sure they get the ETF report. Anybody who is serious about making mega money, you should be in the do run group. You should make sure you've gotten the ETF report. Why? Because you have access to data most people will not have. Why? Because most people in cryptos do not research. Most people in cryptos do not have access as they should. Because the one thing you need to understand is that access gives you the opportunity and the privilege to information. And the information you now have access to is what now brings transformation, financial transformation. So the reason why some of us are making more results in the space and having more money is because of the level of access we have. This access opens up to information that are not just known to people, to the public, and we have that privilege, and it transforms our finances. And if you want the same for yourself, make sure you are not just the bull run group, but also get the ETF reports if you haven't as well, because it gives you access to all those benefits as well. And guaranteed information, exclusive, and all that as well. Now, looking at the chart, so you have this context. Whatever is happening now in the world, in the series, different people will be coming with different theses, with different illustrations, trying to confuse you. Don't lose sight of what's the most important. The market is about to run. We just have a couple of days, a couple of weeks more, and then we'll be in a turbo boost. Couple of days, a couple of weeks more in turbo boost. So in my spot positions, I have so many coins. I have so many coins, both the bull run, every coin in the bull run portfolio, I have them. In the ETF report, I have them. But now, for futures, I only trade futures just because the market is this is how the market is this period. So I'm only trading like that. So I make the opportunity, I pull out. But being able to swing a long trend, I'm waiting for BTC to really drop. If BTC goes down to this zone I showed us now, I'm going to not just long BTC, but I will enter a lot of positions, especially meme coins and stuff, and ride it massively. So if I don't see that, whatever I'm doing is just a scalp, a short-term trade until I see this pattern play out on BTC as well. So I explained to us why we had the vertical view and also had the horizontal, right? So let me go back and share the slide one more time before we move over to the next thing. So this is it. This is it. This is it. So for those who want to get the ETF report, want to join the bull run group, reach out to me on WhatsApp and get with the number on the screen. That's my direct number on WhatsApp, which you can don't call, because if you call, I will not pick, but drop a message. And if I don't reply instant, I'll definitely reply you later. May not be instant, but I'll reply later. Now let's look a bit. Now we've looked at the charts. We've looked at Bitcoin. I've explained how the impact of Bitcoin will affect the markets. We've looked at we've looked at we've looked at that. Now let's talk a bit about trends and narrative trading secrets. Trends and narrative trading secrets. Trend and narrative trading secrets. Okay. So first thing I want to say here is I've mentioned this a bit before, but I haven't explained it much. But when I used to give us do like in our live trading sessions in the past years, where I share US 30 Bitcoin, I share this chart and I teach us how both of them correlate. Now, you would have gotten an idea of what I'm about to say, but there are so many people who still don't yet. And what I'm about to say is, one, if you want to really increase your edge, your trading results, your investing results, the kind of money you make in this season when it comes to trends and narratives in the crypto space, in a way that is beyond what 90% of the market is thinking, is you need to understand that the stock market is closely correlated with the crypto market. I will repeat. I'm giving a very big secret here. The stock market is closely correlated with the crypto market. This is why the biggest trends that has ever happened in the bull run in crypto always happen from the stock market first of all. So you want to know what are going to be the trends that will give the most money in a bull run season. Go and look at the trends that give the most money in the stock market ahead of the season. Now let's look at 2021. How did I know that the metaverse is going to do so well in 2021? It was because stocks that were related to the metaverse was flying. They were really going up. And guess what? The ripple effect will happen. Crypto is just like a subsector that enjoys proceeds from the stock market in a way. In a way. This solidifies the speculation to a very good extent when it comes to crypto stocks and all that. How was I able to start talking about RWAs, value investing from like 2022, 2 years, 2 years ago, ahead of 2024? How? Basically, from this point of view. Now, let us go to a little bit of history now. A little bit of history. Now, in the early 2000s, we had the dot-com boom, right? We had the dot-com boom. But before we had the dot-com boom, we had the internet. And in the internet, intern we had a section of the internet that did very well. Now, despite that we had a section of the internet that did very well, after that section, we had what we call Internet 2.0. And Internet 2.0 was what now produced the mega kind of gains. So where we started having the likes of Google, Microsoft, and stuff and others coming up the scene, this were now the Internet 2.0. They produce more massive gains. So those who were still investing on Internet 1.0 made money, but not the kind of life-changing gains. Why? Because even in the trends and narrative, it moves. So the stocks that performed the most were the stocks that were dealing on Internet 2.0. Now let's fast forward back to Metaverse, which I used as a case study in the last bureau because I know I gave some very amazing Metaverse picks that did crazily well and changed a lot of people's life. But this is the thing, it wasn't just any metaverse as per se. They were the first metaverse had like 1.0 and also 2.0. A better way that I could explain this is there were metaverses that were built on hardware. They had the runs. And then there were metaverses that were now built on the next aspect of things, which will now produce the biggest gains ever. And that same pattern flows in cryptos. For example, we talk AI. AI AI related stocks are doing very well, like Nvidia. But the truth is, anybody who understands what is happening in the stock market as per the person is a futurist and where the world is going and evolving to, you discover that Nvidia is not the stock anybody should be holding right now. In fact, right now is the time whereby anybody who is wise should have cashed out on Nvidia. Not because Nvidia will not go up a bit more, but making that massive generational gain out of Nvidia is gone out of the equation already. Anybody wants to make massive gains out of AI now, we should be looking at the subsector of AI 2.0. In fact, that person should start keying in from like sorry this is April, right? From like May, June, July, that person should start positioning on AI 2.0. And AI 2.0 will now drive the biggest gain for the next 10 to 20 years in AI related sector. It will not produce the massive wealth. So anybody who is like, okay, Nvidia did well, and you start mentioning some stocks and all that as well. If anybody who said that you want to now start going to invest, that person is still, it's just like someone who is going to invest in Bitcoin. Will Bitcoin do well? Yes. Will Bitcoin go up? Yes. But the person will not make generational wealth. That's the same way somebody who said he wants to invest in AI stocks now is investing in Nvidia. You won't make generational wealth from Nvidia any longer, but you will make gains. You will make gains, but you make in generational wealth. So somebody who wants to now invest in generational wealth, we now have to now look for the subsector of AI stocks that are in the AI 2.0 category. Who are in the AI 2.0 now. And now, this same pattern plays in cryptos. When we look at the AI sectors of cryptos, they are divided into three categories. Let me use an example. In the three categories, there is the category that is just rubbish, utter nonsense. Honestly, in fact, this category consists of 70% of AI projects. 70% of AI projects are in the crypto space are utter nonsense, utter rubbish, and just ridiculous. They are just cash grabs. You need to approach them as such. They will be literally useless over time. Now, 20% of it falls into the category of AI 1.0, like Nvidia. Will that make you money? Yes. Will that make you gains? Yes. But will you be able to make that 50x, 100x, 200, 500x, 1000x from those kind of? No. But will you make 3x, 4x, 5x from them? Yes. But the massive gains you want, you won't get it from them. You will only get it from 10% of those AI coins. And the 10%, if not even 5%, that's the funny thing, are the ones that now falls under the category of AI 2.0. Now, this same pattern flows into cryptos. When we look at trends, we look at narratives. You want to now go back to the drawing board, observe, okay, this is the pattern of the old. What then is the pattern of the new? And if this is the pattern of the new, how then do you approach the market based on that, based on the crypto market, based on that? What it does for you is that it begins to give you an edge, and you begin to have an insight that majority of people may not have. And you put in a better position to make profit in a way that people do not have. So basically on this call, I'm not going to explain what AI 2.0 is. It's like a full training of its own. I'm not going to explain. I'm not going to explain what 2.0 of these sections that are moving. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. My best bet is what I'm giving is a framework, but I will explain this to those who are in the bull run group. So if you join the bull run group, you will have access to deeper insight of what I'm going to talk about, what I'm sharing about. You will have access to deeper insights and deeper explanation. And if you are in the bull run, so make sure you join the bull run group. But what I'm going to do is, there's a stock, for example, there's a stock called ASML Holding. There's a stock called ASML Holding. I'm holding that stock. And that stock falls under the category of AI 2.0. So if you're a good researcher, maybe you could study the stock very well, and then you could look out for simulations in AI projects that are in crypto that are similar to that kind of stock, and you will definitely see that it falls under the AI 2.0 category and stocks as well. So I invest in stocks. I have a good number of stocks, but I'm not holding in. I've sold Nvidia and a couple. I'm more into 2.0 and all that and all that and all that. But now, so make sure you join the bull run group and all that. So this is very, very important. So trends, narratives in this period, it will just keep on getting bigger. So meme coins we keep on topping the chart. RWEs we keep on topping the chart. AI we keep on topping the chart. These three trends will keep on topping the chart, and missed other trends as well. And missed other trends that will keep on topping the chart. But one thing you want to pay attention to them is make sure you are not just investing in the old, and it's not every new project that launches in this category that is also the new. Some of them are still launching with the same pattern of the old, so you won't have the kind of result you should have, except the fall under the 2.0 category. Like we say, history repeats itself. So be wise and know how you approach this in this sector as well. So basically, there are two kinds of individual opportunities for those who want to plug into the platform. So first of all, those who want to join the bull run group, for those who want to have access to my mentorship, you want to be able to have I've been in the internet space for about a long time now, over a decade, so about 12 to almost 14 years. And then I've been trading and stuff and all that for about 9 years now or so in the crypto space for about that same duration of time. Now, if you want to be able to benefit from my mentorship in this bull run closely with the information I share, have access to the bull run portfolio spreadsheet, have access to the periodic private sessions we'll be holding in the bull run, have access to both the mentorship and the calls, the short-term calls to make money and stuff, then you can join the bull run group. Then if you are the kind of person who you don't even want much mentorship, you don't want much training, you don't even want to be doing short-term calls and training, you just want guaranteed information that you can put in $20,000, $50,000 and go and sleep. You know it will produce massive gains for you to 1000x, to 500x. If it's that, it will be 100x. If that's the kind of person you are, you want to put $10,000 and you want to put bulk money and have peace of mind and go and sleep, guaranteed information like that, then get the ETF report. Get the ETF report. So this is for the end of category you're in. All you do is buzz me on WhatsApp and get the discount and plug in that categories as well. In that categories as well. We've spent Someone says DeFi AI are yeah, yes, yes. AI RWAs and DeFi not in the sense when if you were in the session where I taught on crypto 2.0, you begin to understand that RWA is like for is what the concept of crypto 2.0 is, which also the concept of DeFi 2.0 is. So someone who mentions RWA shouldn't even mention DeFi any longer because RWA is like the evolved stage of DeFi. So DeFi was in what's it called? Was in the last bull run, not really in this run. So in this bull run, if you want to look at DeFi, look at it as RWA number one. Number two, look at it as in other subsections. Like on Bitcoin now we have Rune, right? We have Rune Ordinance. So Rune Ordinance, which I shared the highlights on the Bull Run group as well. Rune Ordinance and all that falls in that category. I think I might post a thread. We wrote a thread about it, but I haven't posted it. I just wrote the content and kept it. So I might post it so those who want to read about it can read about it, and you can. There's a lot of money being made in that ecosystem now. So DeFi on Bitcoin, yes. DeFi on Dogecoin, yes. But DeFi as in DeFi, no, no. Someone says Nvidia is going up. Yes, 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 yes. Someone says good evening, possible. Thanks for all you do for us. Please just want to know if we should keep holding YFO. That's up to you. That's up to you. I already told you if you join these live sessions, like 4 or 5 live sessions, or maybe 3 live sessions ago, I mentioned that I've sold off mine. I sold off mine as well, and I'm not holding it. And I gave a coin that I bought with mine. I already sold off mine and bought a different coin. So it's up to you what you want to if you want to hold or not. If you want to hold or not. Someone said, "Is there no giveaway today?" But Shifu. Victor Uzondu, have I given you away? Have I done the giveaway for you before? The Victor Uzondu guy. I know I've been seeing your comment. Have I done the giveaway for you before? Have I done the giveaway to Victor Uzondu before? Have I? So if I haven't, then probably you should just be the winner for today. All you do is just drop a message on me on WhatsApp and then drop your Naira account. Over 24 hours, you're gonna get an alert of 20,000 naira. You get an alert of 20,000 naira. So the giveaway for the day should goes to you. I think you've been active since you joined as well. So someone said, how about the near blockchain? Yes, the near blockchain. That coin I called that did about 120x called Black Dragon is actually on near. Black Dragon is actually on near. Black Dragon is actually on near. So let us see if we could check it. Let us see if we could check it. Oh, how do we do this? 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 I want to check for near on okay. Okay. I want to look for a chart that I have been analyzing with because this is one of those coins I know I really, really analyzed all through the. So this is the monthly chart for near. Let's look at the weekly charts. Man, this coin is going to near is actually going to it's going to $14 actually. This guy is going to $14. Definitely going to $14. He's a very sweet boy. So, but we have possible entry levels though. If we get a pullback, if we get a pullback, that's the thing. If we get a pullback, I think it's giving almost the same. It's giving the same um structure like that of Ethereum. Of Ethereum, it's giving that same structure. So we have this. So there's a possibility that it could continue going high because obviously we're seeing BTC pick up. So one thing that is happening is the market could just run up a bit and then I'm coming. I'm trying to look. Most times these charts I use different charts for different purposes. So near is going to $14 actually. And the truth is the near ecosystem is actually one of those strong ecosystem. But this is the thing. You're not going to make should I say billions out of buying here except you have quite a large amount of money. You have quite a large amount of money. So basically uh you get to okay, someone say, boss, your rings look very sharp. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. So basically, your what's it called? When you look at it, it's from where near is. Near could we do not could do we do near could do like let's say 5x. From where it is, you could still do like a 5x, but massive. Like you did do like a 5x or so. So, but so in when somebody who doesn't have much money, what you want to do is look beyond just the near itself, look into the ecosystem, look into the ecosystem as well. And Black Dragon might still even run more. I don't even know what the price is right now because I know it dropped a bit. It might still run more higher as well. I still have a good like half of my position still there that I just left. It's all profit, so I'm not even looking at it as well. And it's up like 120x from when I talked about it. So you could still go more. It took like I think it took like is it 3 months or 2 months for you to do that amount because once we crypto, like I said, timing is important. Timing of everything. That's why like you see me talk emphasizing on those want to get into the bull run group, those want to get the ETF report, do it now. Why? Timing is key. And the timing opportunity we have now is not going to be there for a very long time. So whatever is happening in the economy, what it happens every time in crypto, and the run is about to begin. And as this run begins in the next couple of weeks, I know that it's just going to be like that steady, and then soon it will just blow up the top and blow up the roof as well, and then it just explodes higher and way higher. But also the insight I gave was on BTC on the chart should give you an understanding of how to approach the market for those who are personally trading coin M, doing coin M, or those who are trading themselves, so you don't get bonds ahead of time. Understand? So you just be calm. Those who are trading leverage, those who are trading futures, it will help you just be calm. Then those who are buying on spot, just be positioning yourself. Just be positioning yourself and go to sleep. Uh, and there's a word I don't know. There's a word my friend said. He said, "Buy in May and go away. Buy in May and go away." So BTC gives more of the opportunity. Just buy in May and go away. Buy in May and then go away. Just for those who are trading on spot and all that, there's nothing to even whatever is happening is just normal. It happens always in the market. I'm doing a lot of emphasis, explanations, so we understand it, and we are not going to be in the confused category or in the category of people who are in the crypto space and they don't know what is happening, or they don't know what will happen. So you are going to be in the area whereby you are going to be more confident and stuff and all that as well too. Yes, it's a buy me and go away because basically I think it's looking at um after May we have like June, July, August, right? You see that, and then also we have there's a possibility that BTC might give that level level uh on that category as well. Someone says I'm bullish on the tone ecosystem. I'm bullish on the tone ecosystem. After I didn't even know what the recent as assignment actually. I didn't know what the recent announcement is, but tone ecosystem is actually bullish, right? It's very bullish and stuff. It's very bullish and stuff. I think there were like two things that I wanted to share to those in the bull run group and also share to you guys that could help you get a lot of tone. But the reason why I haven't shared it is because I'm a bit skeptical about them. And I don't like sharing something when I'm skeptical about it, when I don't have like confidence in it, when I'm having doubts. I don't like I will just put my money and if my money goes fine. But telling people about it, no, I'm not really interested. I don't want and don't want anybody to now lose money and start disturbing me. I don't want that because but Pascal says, boss, you choose me for the giveaway last session. Yes, I recall. I think I mentioned that. I mentioned that as well. I mentioned that. So we have Izzy Pascal and Victor Uzondo, right? Izzy Pascal and Victor Uzondo. Izzy Pascal, Victor Uzondo. Okay. Izzy Pascal and Victor Uzondo. So you just drop a message on the WhatsApp. Drop a message on the WhatsApp. You're going to get within 24 hours. So basically, today, tomorrow, Monday, you should get credited as well. I'll forward the once I see the message, I'll forward it to my team, and you'll be credited. So basically, that solves the problem, right? Um, Someone says, how about the coin and practical you? This is the thing about the coin. I think somebody did something and said I can forward it to the groups. So I will forward it to the group chats. That's one thing I'm going to do. That's the first thing. Number two, uh, someone else is trying to do a practical video. Like this type we do for what is it called? We do the type of videos we do for um the type of videos we do for is a word that is mistaking my mind now. We do for the private sales. So someone is trying to do a video for a guide, and when the person does the video for the guide, they'll be able to post it. So basically, people can watch on the YouTube channel. So people and anybody can watch. That aside, so for the Gems private sale, if you haven't done the Gems private sale, make sure you participate in it because why? Because you are participating for two things. One, you are participating for access, and two, you're participating for price appreciation and all that. But most importantly, access. You will not be able to participate in any private sale from their platform again, except you have their access to their own coins. You have their own coin, just like every other launch pad. So one of the best things that could happen to you is to make sure you're getting on the private sale because in a couple of days the round will be over and it's become more expensive. And if you read the white paper, you will see it where they stated there particularly that only people who have purchased $2,000 and above will have airdrop to the airdrop benefits. Some coins they will not even need to participate to airdrop to you for free. Sometimes you see some of us making mega free money and others. So it's like should I say a worthwhile investment that is over just the now. It's the long term. So if you're somebody who thinks long term, you think mean term, make sure you don't miss out on the Gems private sale. The link I've been repeatedly posting it both on the WhatsApp groups, on the private platforms as well. You can get the links and get the code and participate and make sure you are well positioned in that private sale opportunity for Gems specifically because Gems is way bigger. It is a launch pad. So it is bigger than both DJ cars, bigger than the other ones and stuff. Why? Because it is like the, should I say, the foundation. The foundation is always deep, right? The foundation for when you have like foundation holding a lot of things is big. So this is like the foundation for a lot of projects, and they have lined up projects already that is going to be coming on their platforms throughout the year as well. So, and the things about this launch pad is, if one project launches and it does so well, so people just go crazy about the next one, and that's just it. And by that time, they become super expensive. It's just like the Bopa meme coin that is, people are so hyped right now on Twitter and all that as well, which I think I posted the whitelist for. There's so much people crazy about the Bopa stuff. Why? It's because the in the first project launched very well and did so well, and people are super hyped at it. That's the same thing with gems. By the time you have one, two, three, and that time it becomes late. So somebody who did not get into the private scene now want to get in then, by maybe when it's already up like 20x or 30x or 40x, you the result you will have will not be different. So it's wiser to make sure you are positioned right now and get a massive good quantity so you have access to every benefit. The white paper have been posted, the YouTube video have been posted. Don't miss out on any of them. Don't miss out on any of them. So much have been said so far, so good, guys. Um, I wish us success. I wish us. Someone said, "Boss, what about those who cannot afford 2K?" I think they could do like 1K. You could do like 1K. You could do like 1K. You can do 1K on gems, $500 too on gems as well. So, but it's on it. I also know it's on Ethereum. It's on Ethereum. So I said, how about us outside Nigeria? Because I observed that only Nigerians win on the live sessions. I'm happy for the winners and congratulations. Oh no, that's not true actually. That's not true actually. Not only that, I think there are about two persons who won. One person who won from Canada the other time. Someone else won from the UK, and someone else won from. We have three countries. People have won from three different countries actually. People have won from three different countries actually. So I think the next live stream we'll just look for people who are not in Nigeria. We'll just look for people who are not, who are people who are not. But I know Nigerians win more because there are more Nigerians actually in the live stream. We have more Nigerians in the live stream also, but we have people winning from other countries too. Other countries too, and the focus is people who are consistent on the live stream. That's what matters. If you're consistent, you're constantly active on the live stream, you're liking the live stream, you're sharing the live stream, and I'm seeing you, I will definitely pick you. That's very self-fulfilling. I will definitely pick you. So if I haven't picked, it's because maybe I haven't seen you consistently back to back, back to back. So the person said I've been picking up people who have been seeing consistent. So make sure you're consistent in the live stream, make sure you're showing up, and definitely you will be picked. Very certain you'll be picked. We'll pick people from three different countries outside Nigeria, like from Canada, from UK, from is in Mozambique and all that as well. So that's it. That's it. So just the way Nigerians have been active, also you be active like that as well And definitely I'll see you and you'll be picked and you'll be credited. So that is that for now. So I've said so much so far. If you want to get to join the Bull Run group, get the ETF report, reach out to me on my WhatsApp and you get access to it at a discounted price to the benefit and all that. And I'm trying to see how I can come up with a curated content plan for the next then over the next, let's say for me especially over the next month. So we'll have like a consistent flow of live stream sessions where I come and be teaching more of the strategies and the time for practicals and theory and all that blended together, and everybody gets to benefit and all that. That's so much have been said. Like we always say, the students be ready, the shifu will appear. And if the shifu appears, what happens? The students will always prevail. Like I always say, when the opportunity shows up, the Shifu will give the call. Bye for now, fam. See you when we see you again. And congrats to the winners for today's special giveaway. So bye for now, everyone, and have a blessed evening.